From the moment we take our first breath, the world does not wait for us to catch up. It moves, it challenges, it changes. And the truth is, so must we. But not through fear, not through perfection, not through comfort. We grow through courage. We grow through effort. We grow through embracing the very thing that many people avoid, discomfort. In a world that teaches us to chase what is easy, I urge you to chase what makes you evolve. Because your greatest tool in this life is not your talent, your background, your resources or your connections. Your greatest tool is your mindset, specifically your growth mindset. There is a kind of power in believing that you can learn. There is strength in trusting that failure does not define you but refines you. The world will always try to put labels on you. Too young, too inexperienced, too ambitious, not good enough. And you know what? Let them speak. Let them doubt. But do not let them define you. Because their words cannot limit what your heart believes and your spirit builds. And if your heart believes in progress, if your spirit craves improvement, if your mind refuses to stay stuck, then you are already winning. There will be moments when you fall. Everyone falls. There will be days when you question yourself. Everyone questions. But the difference between those who rise and those who remain where they are is simple. It's the decision to get back up, to ask, what can I learn here? Instead of why me? The strongest people are not those who never stumble. The strongest are those who look at their setbacks, take responsibility for their response, and decide to grow from the ashes. You must decide today, not someday, that you are a student of life. You are here to learn. You are here to transform. And if you ever doubt the path you are on, remember this: nothing extraordinary is built in comfort. Nothing legendary is shaped without resistance. Mountains don't move because you whisper. They move when you persist. So when things don't go your way, when people walk away, when doors close, when plans fall apart, do not see it as failure. See it as redirection. See it as preparation. The growth mindset is not about being perfect. It's about being progressive. Every day a little better. Every choice a little wiser. Every mistake a little braver. When I stand here today, I do not stand as someone who has all the answers. I stand as someone who continues to ask the right questions. I ask myself, what more can I become? Not to be more than others, but to be more than who I was yesterday. That is the beauty of growth. It doesn't compete. It doesn't compare. It commits. And when you commit to growth, life begins to mirror your inner discipline. Opportunities begin to arise. People begin to notice. Doors begin to open. Not because of luck, but because of alignment. I want to remind you of something powerful. You are not fixed. Your intelligence is not fixed. Your ability is not fixed. Your future is not fixed. You are in motion. And as long as you choose to grow, you are free. Because no mistake can hold back a mind that learns from it. No defeat can contain a soul that transforms through it. The only thing that can limit you is you. And the moment you break that barrier, the moment you decide that effort is greater than ego, you unlock the very core of your human potential. There is a kind of elegance in resilience, a silent grace in determination. You don't need to shout your progress. You don't need to announce your battles. Just keep showing up. Just keep learning. Just keep growing. And one day they will ask how you did it, and you will smile. Not because it was easy, but because you refused to give up when it was hard. There will be people who misunderstand your ambition. There will be voices that say you are not capable. But I challenge you to listen to a higher voice, the one inside you. The voice that says yes you can. The voice that says yes you can. The voice that says you are made for more. The growth mindset is not just a belief system. It is a lifestyle. It is a way of carrying yourself with relentless humility and unwavering strength. It is about waking up and saying, I may not be there yet, but I am getting closer every single day. You must choose to be teachable, because the world does not reward those who know it all. It rewards those who are willing to learn it all. To become a master at anything, you must first become a student of everything. Never be too proud to start over. Never be too proud to say, I don't know but I will learn. That humility, that hunger, it is your secret weapon. It is what separates the extraordinary from the average. I want you to picture the person you want to become, not the job title, not the accolades, the character, the discipline, the strength, the grace. Picture that version of yourself, and now ask, what do I need to do today to get closer to them? Growth doesn't require perfection, it requires intention. One step at a time, one habit at a time, one decision at a time. Your life will always rise or fall to the level of your mindset, and if you make your mindset one of growth, then you will rise, every time. Do not wait for motivation, it will not always be there, but discipline, that is what carries you. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and growth. Show up even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. You will not always feel strong, but you can always choose to be strong. And strength is a choice you make when no one is watching. When the world is silent, when progress is slow, keep choosing it, keep choosing you. You are more powerful than you've been taught to believe. You are more capable than your failures suggest. You are more resilient than your past reflects. Your journey will not be easy, but it will be worth it, because when you look back, you will not just see what you've achieved, you will see who you've become. And that, more than anything else, will be your legacy. Not what you reached for, but what you grew through. This world needs more people who are willing to do the work no one claps for. The quiet moments of reading, training, healing, reflecting, the hours spent growing in silence. That's where champions are built. That's where greatness begins, not under lights but in shadows. Not when it's convenient, but when it's necessary. You must be willing to grow even when it's lonely. You must be willing to improve even when no one sees. Because true growth isn't public, it's personal. And when you commit to that personal excellence, your public victories will speak for themselves. You don't need to know everything right now, but you do need to believe in one thing with your entire heart, that you can become better, that you will become better, that every challenge is a classroom, that every failure is feedback, that every setback is soil for your strength. Your mindset is the lens through which you see life. Choose the lens of growth. It will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. You have something inside you that cannot be measured, not by scores, not by opinions, not by status. It is the fire of resilience, the courage to try again, the boldness to say, this may take time, but I am willing. That spirit, that indomitable spirit, it will take you further than talent alone ever could. Because talent without growth becomes stagnant, but growth without talent still becomes greatness. The decision to improve is what sets you free. Remember, this success is not owned, it is rented, and the rent is due every single day. You pay it with your focus, you pay it with your energy, you pay it with your belief. The world owes you nothing, but you owe yourself everything, every ounce of potential, every inch of strength, every drop of effort. You owe it to the child you once were and the person you are becoming. You owe it to the people who believe in you and the ones who will come after you. Because your growth is not just for you, it is for the world. You are not here just to survive. You are here to lead, to rise, to inspire. And leadership begins with inner mastery, with the quiet decision to evolve daily. You may not be where you want to be, but you are not where you used to be. That is progress. And progress is power. Let no one take that from you. Let no fear freeze you. Let no failure define you. Your story is still being written, and every chapter matters. Make it one of courage. Make it one of growth, because when all is said and done, what will remain is not the applause or the medals, but the strength of your character, the discipline of your journey, the legacy of your growth.